Now, Brad, we talked about how today's weather was much better than yesterday's. What's in store for the rest of the week?
Yeah, looking really good here for at least a start in the middle of the week. I think by the end of the week, we'll keep an eye on this upper low to see how much potential that's going to have to kind of play into our pattern late this week. Upper lows are kind of these kind of fickle kind of setups here. And when we see these setups, we often get worried that this thing is either going to stall over you or meander off to the northwest. Now, right now, we're in the dry area in between the low back to the northwest and off to the east. But the storm reports in the last 24 hours, we had an active night last night with the main front pushing through. You see this line of damage started in the upstate. There was a little break, and then we had more tree damage here in the Piedmont. Let's go into the upstate, and we actually had a EF0 tornado confirmed last night. 80-mile-per-hour winds down towards Easley. Now, this happened right around 10 p.m. It had a path length of 2.7 miles. It was only 25 yards wide, but that was the same storm that prompted the tornado warnings as it moved up our way. But now we're in the dry slot. The front itself is pushed off to the east, but the upper low, it's not moving. So with it not moving, we're going to stay in this pattern, at least in the short term, with temperatures in the 70s. Tonight, a cool night because the upper low, not only does it kind of get stuck, it also brings cooler temperatures, 40s and 50s tonight. So a refreshing start to your Monday morning. By the afternoon, picture perfect Chamber of Commerce day, temperatures in the mid 70s. Now the upper low sits there, it kind of meanders around. It's not moving. You can see it sitting there for the next 2 days. It tries to lift north, and another upper low back to the west is going to try to head our way. Now where that upper level low goes, upper level low I should say, spit it out, that's going to be determining what we see Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So right now our rain chances stay pretty minimal late this week, but if that upper low gets a little closer, these will fluctuate. So just keep an eye on the forecast. This is a very uncertain forecast after Wednesday because of these cutoff lows. They're really not moving much, and they're hard to forecast because of that non-movement. Rainfall wise, we could see a stray shower closer to that upper low. So in the mountains, you could see a stray shower, and then closer to the front out to the east. But in between, I expect us to stay dry at least through the middle of the week. Once we get towards the end of the week, that's when things could change. It will stay very comfortable, though. Dew points stay nice and dry. So really, all in all, a great week ahead. Now, something to keep an eye on. Notice this weekend, the mosquitoes are starting to get more active. We got some good rain in the last couple of days. So we're going to start to see mosquitoes get a little more active. Still not crazy. We're in the low to medium range. The cooler temperatures will help us out. So you see our upper lows. There's one there, one there. This one begins to lift out. This one begins to head our way by late this week. And if it's in the vicinity over the weekend, we could have the potential for some rain before things kind of moderate going into next week. So your 7-day forecast from Guy Roofing, we'll go all the way to Mother's Day here. You see temperatures this week, very pleasant through Wednesday. Right now, just a 20% chance of rain Thursday, Friday, Saturday into Sunday, but that's all hinging on that upper low. Those numbers could go up or down based on where that is. So stay tuned to the forecast coming up this week.